Okay guys, this is a Texturizer FAQ video, and I had to go through all my videos and collect and my messages and all that and the comments and collect them and compile them because I really want to answer you guys' questions, and I've answered most of you guys' questions in the comment section under my videos. Like I really do, like I try to at least once a week go through all my new comments and reply to them. So I think I'm pretty good with that, but I'm making this video now just for the other questions. I've gotten a lot of comments on certain things I just decided I need to make a video about. So the first question is, what is the difference between a texturizer, relaxer, and a perm? So a texturizer, what I have, is basically like a mild relaxer. And a relaxer is something that a chemical you put in your hair to make it completely straight. So it goes from curly to completely straight and never back to curly again. A texturizer is, like I said, a milder form of that. So basically, when you leave it in your hair, it just kind of loosens your curl pattern. So instead of taking it from curly to all the way straight, it just meets it in the middle to something like this. A perm is something that makes your hair curly. It takes your hair from straight to curly. And that's when people who have naturally straight hair want curly hair, they get perm. Does the texturizer make your hair curly or change the curl pattern? Texturizer, I guess, is a tricky one too, because there's certain things like S-curl texturizers that do make your hair curlier. I guess what I have is sort of like a texture softener. Like it just softens my natural texture. It's not like an S-curl texturizer that brings curl to your hair or kind of changes your curl to a certain S-curl pattern or anything like that. It just basically loosens your natural curl. So this is basically my natural curl loosened. You know what I mean? Like it's not making my curl look a certain way. I really hope that helps you guys. What texturizer do you use? I use Just For Me Texture Softener. So it technically isn't a texturizer because it's, like I said, it's not putting any kind of curl in my hair. It's just softening the texture. So I use Just For Me Texture Softener. And it's like a little kid's box. Has little girls on it. How did you put the texturizer in your hair? Did you use a comb, and how long did you leave it in? I think I put well, this is a good question because when I initially made my texturizer before and after video, I under processed my hair, meaning that I didn't leave in the texturizer for the recommended amount of time. I was supposed to leave it in for about 19 minutes, and instead I left it in for 11. So the fact that my hair was still so curly was because I under processed it. About 3 touch-ups later, especially with this touch-up, I left it in, and I will continue to leave it in for about 19 minutes total. That's from me starting my texturizer to washing it out. It's a 19-minute total process. I don't use a comb. I just use my hand. I put gloves on my hands. I use my hands and I smooth it through. It's not recommended that you use a comb, I don't think. I guess it depends on what look you're kind of trying to go for, but I really don't think you're supposed to use a comb. Like when I was getting relaxers way back in the day, I didn't use a comb. I just smoothed it through with my hands. I talked about the under processing. That was I got a lot of comments about why my hair was so curly, and I'm telling you, the reason why my hair was so curly was because I did not leave the texturizer in for long enough. I don't have to use a Texlax in order to get the barely there. That was a huge thing, the barely there pattern. I think I have the pattern that I wanted as far as like being barely there. I don't have to use a Texlax. I mean, I do like wearing my hair straight, etc., but I still didn't want the curliness. But I just didn't want it to be too curly. You can achieve that with a texture softener, leaving it in for the recommended amount of time, touching it up appropriately, and just doing it properly helps you achieve the texture that you want. It's not really about using a Texlax, whatever. I didn't want to use a Texlax because that's pretty much just leaving in a relaxer for a very short amount of time, and I didn't want to risk having like portions of my hair that were over processed or, you know, straight or whatever. Like, I'd rather take those. I liked the fact that I was able to take the baby steps from under processing with the mild relaxer like the texturizer, and then leaving it on longer. I feel like no matter how long I leave it in, my hair will never become completely straight, and that's the security that I get from using a texture softener as opposed to a texturizer. I mean, as opposed to a relaxer. If I use a relaxer and accidentally leave it in for 1 minute too long, I might just have straight hair, which I would hate, and then I'll have to cut my hair off and start over. So that's why I didn't use a relaxer. Does texturizer burn your scalp? I have not had that experience at all. Are you still natural? No, I am not. I use a chemical in my hair and I'm no longer natural. I'm still curly, but not natural. Can you put a texturizer on perm's hair? No. Don't. You don't want to double, like, first of all, if you have a relaxer in your hair is straight. Putting a texturizer in your hair would only try to make it straighter. You might not end up with any hair afterwards, so I wouldn't recommend it. Can you straighten, blow out your hair? Can you straighten or blow out your hair? Absolutely. I wear my hair straight most of the time. Most of my videos, my hair is straight. I don't know where that question's coming from because my hair is straight all the time, normally. Is it easier to straighten your hair? Does it look like you have a relaxer when I straighten my hair? It is so much easier to straighten my hair. It's ridiculous. Blow drying. The difference between blow drying my hair when it was natural versus blow drying my hair when it's texturized is tremendously different. It's so much easier. Does it look like I have a relaxer? Because I have a texturizer, I am able to get my edges straight and like everything kind of looks really, really straight. I don't know if it looks like I have a relaxer. I think that even if you have natural hair, if you use the right tools and you use the right products, you can make your hair as straight as you want it to be, or as fluffy and frizzy as you want it to be, whatever. You can check out the videos with my hair straight. I just uploaded some. One is called Housekeeping, I believe. You can see how that looks. Does your hair stay straight longer, or does it stop the frizz? Does my hair stay straight longer? Yes, I guess it does stay straight longer in that, like, I can do things. Actually, no, maybe it doesn't. I think that, like, it still gets frizzy. Like, if it rains outside, it will still frizz. I mean, the humidity still affects my hair when it's straight. Does it stay straight longer? Maybe around the edges it does. It stays straight longer when I straighten it, I would say. But as far as like dealing with humidity and frizz, I will say the products that I use, depending on the products that I use and how much of it I use, I can get it to stay straight longer. And because my hair is texturized, the products are able to spread through my hair more than it was when it was like super, super curly and I couldn't get any products to like reach all of my hair. So I will say that. But as far as it just because I'm texturized, no, I don't think it stays straight longer just because I'm texturized. I think it's because I'm able to make more or better use of the products that I have because my hair is texturized. What moisturizer do you use and how am I maintaining my texturized hair? Well, I don't know if I was gonna make a separate video about this, but so far I use Hello Hydration by Herbal Essences. This is my only tool. Like when my hair is curly, this is the only thing that I use in my hair. Literally, like I just wet my hair, put this in it while it's wet, not dripping wet though, because you don't want the product to slide out. But this helps detangle my hair, moisturize my hair. The slip it gives my hair when I'm combing it, everything, like this is like perfect. Like I don't need anything else, you know. I don't use anything to help define my curls or whatever, like whatever. I don't, because it's just like I said, I started this whole texturizer thing because I'm a minimalist and I don't like using a whole bunch of crap and doing a whole bunch of crap and having to like put my hair through hell every day, and I don't want to do it to myself. So I just use this. However my curls end up is how they end up. I really don't wear my hair curly that much anyway, and if I do, it's in some sort of ponytail or bun or braid, and I'll show you guys some of those styles. And sometimes, like if I need it to last to last long on my ponytail or whatever, I'll put this in my hair. The Eco Styler. This is Eco Styler gel. This is the argan oil flavor. I'll just like put that around my edges. Now I'm like, you know, just around the perimeter when I pull my hair back or whatever. I don't have any gel in my hair now. So I know some people put the conditioner, their leave-in conditioner, and then put some gel in it to help their curls like form or whatever. Like I'm not really a fan of that kind of stuff. Whatever. I don't really like that. But I'll put this in my hair and then I'll follow it up with some jojoba oil. And just to seal in that moisture, and that's it. I go. It's not really a lot. Like this, literally I'm only going to be using this product because I think it's great, and yeah, that's all I use really when my hair is curly. When my hair is straight, I have another set of products and things that I do. But yeah, so I hope that answers all you guys' questions. Thank you for being so patient with putting up these videos. It's like I said, I love doing it. I just need to find time. Like right now, I'm supposed to be running tons of errands, but I'm like, I cannot go one more day without recording this video. So I'll see you in my next video. And I know y'all probably like, she is never gonna do this giveaway. I am gonna do the giveaway. I am. I promise. I promise. I just need to, you know, get it together. I need some more subscribers, so subscribe. All right, bye. Love ya.